Hello again, and welcome to the Joy of Painting with a Furry. Today we're going to learn how to draw a happy little protogen. So grab your supplies and let's get started. Come on. Much like last time, we have some basic supplies we're going to need here. I have a black for the outlines and a white for the highlights, along with two colors of your choosing. I like purple and green. Okay, start our little happy protogen off. We're going to have to draw the visor, or the most significant part of the protogen. Here we go. I want to go ahead and start by doing the upper line like so. Then we're going to come down a little bit, curve back around like so, and something like that. Next, we're going to start here at the top, and we're going to draw a little border that separates the visor from the rest of the fluff. We're going to stop a little short from the bottom and go ahead and draw a big old circle here. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay. We can fix it later. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and finish that border off. Looky there. Already coming together. We're going to go ahead and give him a toothy little grin. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put a line right about there to separate the top and the bottom of the visor. Let's give him a nice little round eye there and a nostril. There we go. Let's go ahead and move on to the fur in the back here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and give him a lot of floof, because who doesn't like a lot of floof on their protogen? There we go. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and kind of bring this out a little bit. You know, give him a little bit of flair. There we go. And round that off a little. Isn't that looking great? Okay, go ahead and give him some big protogen ears. You know, big ears are quite nice in my opinion. So here we go. Let's start it right about here, I would say. And we're just gonna go ahead and draw up here. Give him some big old ears. There we go. Now, the shape doesn't have to be perfect. We can come back and fix that when we're coloring. We're just doing some basic outline right now. Okay, let's go ahead and cover that up with just a little bit of fur. There we go. And let's put a little tuft of hair right here. That'll be our little secret. Doesn't look too bad, right? Make sure you don't forget to give him his other ear. Right here in the back. Can't see much of it, but it's still there. Okay, now let's go ahead and give him some chest fluff. Just, you know, kind of curve it back a little bit. We're not trying to do anything fancy today. A nice, happy little protogen. There we go. Look at that. Just starting to come together, isn't it? Now, I want to go ahead and put just a bit more fluff in here. And I think I may even separate the hair from the chest fluff so we can give it a different color later. And I may even give him just a bit more right there. There we go. A couple lines up here for texture later. That's just marvelous. Well, okay. Now that we got our simple outline done, let's go ahead and throw some color on there, shall we? Now, the first easiest one is the black. We're just going to go ahead and color in what we had here. Do take note where you had everything, though, because that'll be important here in just a little bit. There we go. if you pull back on the spray can, you can actually get a wider brush stroke. It makes filling in these pesky large areas super simple. If you prefer to do it a little bit slower and take your time, that's perfectly fine too. You do what you need to do, okay? Okay, we got that done. Let's go ahead and take our white, and we're going to fill in the highlights, give him a nice smile, and give his eyeballs back. So here we go. Remember that line that we drew earlier across the top? We're going to go ahead and do that again. I'm going to put it right about there. Give him a nice little highlight there too. You know, it's a visor. It has some reflection to it. Then, right about here, we'll just go ahead and give him his grin back. There we go. Followed by the eye. Nothing too crazy, just some nice simple shapes there. A circle for the eye, a diamond for the nose. Maybe we'll give him a slightly bigger eye. Go. Looking pretty cute if I don't say so myself. Alrighty, we got that done. Let's go ahead and, I think I'm going to use the purple for, I think, all this plastic bit here. And we may just keep the hair green. We're going to see how that looks. I'm going to go ahead and color this in here, just like this. You know, doing my best to stay within the lines. But it's okay if you make a mistake. Those are just happy little accidents, and we can fix those. No reason to be ashamed. There we go. We're going to come down here, and we're going to color in this part too. Just taking our time, not a race. If you need to pause the video to catch up, you go right ahead and do that. I'll be right here waiting for you. Okay. Now we just have this one last bit here to color in. Like I said, just take your time. There we go. We're going to go back and clean some of these lines up here in just a second. So it's okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take the black again, and I'm going to correct those mistakes I just made. Super easy to fix. Just went over a spot, and that's okay. Just take this trusty black, and we're just going to go ahead and color those back in. Super simple. And I may even make this line here just a little bit thicker. There we go. That's looking better. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our white again, and we're going to finish this up here. Up here at the top of this purple, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put a good sized highlight there, just like that. And same right here on the front of this little roundy bit here. A good sized highlight, followed by one right here. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty good. So, okay. Let's go ahead and color in this protogen's hair now. Okay. Now, like I've told you guys, it's okay to make mistakes. There's a lot of lines here. We're just gonna do our best and clean them up when we're done, because that's fine. Here we go. Taking my time, making sure I get everything filled in here. And I may actually just cover over some of these floofs. I can always just draw it back on there after. There we go. Now let's come down here and do our best to fill this ear in. Like I said, we're probably just gonna draw back over those lines. Not a big deal. You want to take the time to color around them, you go right ahead. That's perfectly fine too. Not looking too bad. I quite like our cute little protogen so far. Reminds me of you guys. You're all wonderful, cute individuals. Don't forget that. Here we go. Let's go ahead and draw those fluffs back in here that we got rid of. See? That wasn't so hard. Let's go ahead and fix this ear up just a little bit. There we go. Make sure you don't forget to put a little ridge there in the ear. It's okay if it's a little crooked. Nature's not perfect. There we go. And what I may actually do here, I think we should make the inside of the ear purple. I think that'll look nice. You know, it's okay to change your mind halfway through. There's nothing that says you can't. And I think spontaneous ideas are some of the best ideas. There we go. Oh, that's looking wonderful. Just clean up our little happy accidents here. No big deal. There we go. Yes, that looks wonderful. Okay. Oh, looks like I missed a spot. Right here on the ear. Go ahead and get that colored in. There we go. We're just going to go ahead, color in his other ear black, because we can't see it. It's hidden behind him, so that's why we're just going to make it a nice simple black. And then we're going to go ahead and go back over that top line of hair. Make it really pop out with these clean lines. There we go. Go ahead and finish down here, shall we? Move these other paint cans out of the way. Here we go. Gonna start. Do our best to stay within the lines. No reason to be in a rush. There we go. Just going around the perimeter here. And once I have this done, I can just fill in the inside. Nice and simple. There we go. Oh, look at how bright and colorful looking. That's just wonderful. Just like everyone here. Each and every one of you. Wonderful. Remember that, okay? Okay, there we go. Go ahead and put that floof back on him. There we go. Just a little bit of floof every now. Doesn't need to be perfect. Here we go. Couple lines to clean up here. That's okay. And then we're just going to get this little spot that we missed here. There we go. Look at that. Couple more cleanups here and we'll be done. My. Looks like the last thing to do is just put a few more highlights on the hair and we'll be good to go. Let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. Couple little highlights where you think the sun would hit. You don't want to put too many. Just enough to get the point across. Yes. we go. Oh, would you look at that? That's a pretty cute looking protogen, don't you guys think? Yes, that's a nice, cute little protogen. Well, thank you all. Hope you had a wonderful time drawing this nice little protogen. I can't wait to see you all again next time. You all take care, okay? Bye bye.